Yes guys, so today we're going to be turning this pile of components into a custom bobber, Thornton 100 spec as usual, but with this one we've got some options that we've got to create from scratch. There'll be some real engineering in this bike, so stay tuned to see what we get up to.
I must say he's not going back to school.
It's titanium.
I'm the only one trusted and certified.
White blade certified.
Another week and another video. And this bike's already in bits. We've jumped straight in and stripped it all the way down. This is going to be one of our most custom builds of the year, with some seriously cool details, including these upside down forks.
You right now?
Yep. Well, I'm gonna go
Oh my days.
walk the dock.
Whoa, a few jumps ahead.
Well, I forgot that you were filming with Jody.
Someone was off yesterday.
Keep doing that.
Well, we got wheels, tyre decals,
Got wheels, yeah. We've had a few bits turn up for this.
bar and indicators.
Yeah, but all this got to come off for heater grips. Top yoke has to come back off
Why?
for our indicator pods, which are designed for this bike. Customer wants to really be seen because he might be doing a lot of night riding. Come and check this out.
Indicator pods and bar and indicators.
2 sets of indicators on the front.
That's sick.
Also, I cooked this up yesterday.
Oh, man.
So we got a rear rack
Whoa.
with a built-in rear light.
Oh, sick.
So that goes in that housing there.
Is this all you, bro? Obviously.
Yeah. So worked all of that out in there, and then yeah, we're going to run that through the tube all the way down, and then it plugs into a subloom that I've made but it's on the bike.
So when people say we just bolt it on,
Oh yeah, it's just nuts and bolts in it, yeah. Just bolt it on. Imagine you just have to know which part number goes where. All these raw titanium race spec drilled hex head bolts are just going to look like little bits of jewellery on that.
man, this is like diamond encrusting your bike, you know.
Yeah, diamantes. A bejazzle.
Bejazzle.
Chain guard. They're for the dash.
The dash
In the back.
board. Titanium bolts for the dash. That's crazy.
Yeah, up under here.
Titanium.
Titanium.
How much weight do you think that's saving in there?
Over the whole bulkhead.
Full titanium bolt kit going in, and every bolt swapped. That means weight savings, no corrosion, and it just looks bling.
Specified the titanium like grey colour on these.
The Brembos.
Yeah. Basically to like match this. Nice colour.
Well, they look sick.
Yeah. Been doing these, those,
Them ones.
these.
What?
There.
These are so sick.
Yeah, they are. What a brilliant idea.
Yeah. They don't break.
Actually, good work. Do you see how they made them?
No, I don't follow how they make.
Highly
I didn't
polished.
see on how it's made.
Highly polished.
Yeah.
CNC machined. That's actually machined on a CNC, not polished thing.
He's only going to believe it when he sees on how it's made.
This is how it's made.
Yeah.
We are how it's
Down.
So it doesn't shatter, right?
Look, I can imagine that they get that finish and then they polish the rest of it.
No, you can't polish it, Evan. You can't be accurate with a polisher.
You can't polish metal.
You can't polish a mirror. Because how it wouldn't be flat.
We're throwing on some slick glassless mirrors, and Evan's straight into the chain, old one off and the new one on.
Top tip for you then. If you're fitting a new chain, rather than removing all the sprocket covers, just cable tie and then throw everything on the floor. Supposed to be smooth with it. And then just 2D3.
Whoa.
Top tips.
Top tips with Evan.
Another top tip. Whoa, 2.
No way.
2 top tips.
What is it?
To lubricate your O-rings or your chain that you're fitting, cut the bag, stick that in there, squeeze that in there. Oh. Lubricate your O-rings.
Wow.
Top tips with Evan.
Double top tip.
Double top tip.
20 to close on a Friday. We've just had probably the coolest thing all week, really.
Yeah.
Apart from our really cool custom quad lock cases.
Oh.
Cheers, quad lock.
Yeah, thank you very much, Quadlock. Appreciate it. Wow.
Oh yeah, sick. Gonna film some TikToks.
Look at this.
Oh my. Holy. Whoa.
Possibly my new favourite colour.
Oh my lord.
Started out as Bentley Continental British Racing Green,
Nice.
and then a custom amount
Yeah.
of metallic.
Oh.
This turned up so we can mount this one. Twin piston rear brake caliper. On the rear rack, that's getting collected shortly. That's been repainted after a bit of modification and a rear light put in the back. We've got some secondary indicators because this guy really wants to be seen, quite potentially a lot of night riding, so we're going to have the bar end indicators and also the little Kellerman Attos in here. So I need to do a fair bit of wiring, to be honest. Indicators, rear light, rack mount, probably brakes, all these boring things that we won't put on camera. But for now, we can put in the rear wheel, put the rear caliper on, and the side mount. So
Cool.
let's do that.
Let's do it, man.
This thing's coming together really quickly. We've got new carbon fibre rotor box wheels, the Brembo rear brake kit with a custom billet mount, the side license plate bracket holder, and more titanium bolts.
Alright, so the back wheel's in, number plate mount, number plate's upstairs, so I'll go and get that in a bit. Niall has actually started the, we talked about the exhaust, haven't we?
Yeah, vaguely.
So it's a twisted exhaust, and then it's going to stop here, and then, in fact we've got the part over there. And then we bring it into one, probably about there where the twisted ends, and then it'll be up there somewhere, straight into that. It's going to be sick.
Yeah.
See what it sounds like.
Oh, it's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
Evan and Niall have cooked up a mad exhaust setup. We've got the twisted pipes feeding into a TFC / Akrapovic and Triumph end can. It looks so good, and I'm sure it's going to sound really, really sweet.
What is it, Evan? Who was calling?
I can't.
Did you just say it was the Huds?
this on, and we've added our custom quad lock handlebar clamp mount with a built-in wireless charger. This bike's shaping up to be a serious bit of touring kit.
There's some killer lights on this.
I got too much caffeine, and now I feel like I'm in another planet.
Whoa.
Well,
So I can wrap up
pretty cool.
Whoa. Mate, the crow's foot, it returns.
I know. Lights upon lights upon lights. You are going to be seen on this. This will match the paint colour very well.
Super dark.
Dave smashed it on the seat and it looks amazing. So next up,
I know you've been waiting for this.
Oh,
You've been excited about this,
I'm
haven't
so excited. Viewers, I've been so excited about this.
you? The built-in
Oh
light.
my
Look
goodness.
how smooth that is.
Damn.
Like it should be there. So anyway,
You're glazing yourself a little bit, calm down.
Glazing.
right,
it
try
is
and
sick.
figure this out.
It's gone before you've done all that. You can take that seam out off just with an extra pair of hands. Do you want to borrow mine?
Rounding that out of the way.
Gem all.
We have this little thing. It covers up such a lovely little titanium bolt. Stainless steel bolt, rather. Plug here
Little plug.
that I kindly made for myself.
Previous past, I think.
Yeah, thank you, past me. And that just sweet. So the seat's on with the seat base and the modified rack. So now I've just got to fit a quad lock charging head cable. So we won't film that. You don't even want to see me do that. It's boring. A lot of routing, a bit of cable management. And then yeah, once I've done that, we'll get the rest of the bike together. We got sump guards to fit, give it that rugged look, and yeah, we'll get the paint on and then we'll be finished.
so Evan's fitted the rear rack and now he's wiring in the quad lock too.
So that's his car club, and they get like these little badges, like lovely little metal or silver badges, and yeah, thought we'd just put it in the fuel tank because that's what Thornton does. This is so good.
Final touches going on, the dual indicators look so clean. Evan's giving it a once over for the first start. This bike is a proper weapon. Upside down forks, fresh paint, stealth indicators, and I bet it sounds unreal. Right, here it is, the finished bike.
Okay guys, so bike is done and dusted. It looks absolutely incredible. Paint really pops with the added metallic flake that we put in there as well. So obviously on this bike we did a couple of bits that we've never done before, such as the added tail and brake light in the end of the luggage rack here, which looks really nice. Obviously the twisted exhaust bit goes in from 2 into 1 and then back into the Triumph Akrapovic silencer, which looks really nice, and you may recognise that off the back of a TFC model as well, so it's really special. And then we've got the added indicators on the front, which are based on our old school aero light pods as well, and they look really nice as well. So there's loads of little bits that tie this bike in from front to back, and I think as a package it looks absolutely incredible. So let me know what you think guys, jump in the comments. Make sure you click like on this video and subscribe to our channel if you liked it. We'll catch you in the next one.